Well, Aaron, we've just learned of significant changes to your list.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that Sanu won't be able to make it out this year for personal reasons, but very excited that Mohamed Nabi will be with us for the first 7 games and then Kieran Pollard for the back 3 games of the season. So while it's unfortunate not to have Sunny with us, it's a great opportunity for Nabi and Pollard.
Tell us a bit about Nabi. We probably don't know as much about him as obviously we do about Current.
Yeah, all-rounder from Afghanistan. Very crafty off-spin bowler. Had a lot of success at international level for Afghanistan. Played in the IPL for Sunrisers. Everyone speaks very highly of his game. Can smack him with a bat, so good all-round package.
And the other changes to your list, you've sort of swung a few to climb the ladder.
Yeah, Matty Wade being traded for Bo Webster. Matty obviously moved back to Hobart this year. Just to be a bit closer to his family, I think, and having a young one over here, and both him and his wife's families all being back there. Yeah, so that's the trade that's happened.
Hodgie coming in as well.
Hodgie coming in, obviously experience, one of the inaugural members of the Renegades side, so it's great to have him back. He's obviously got a huge amount of experience and someone who his record speaks for itself, so that'll be a great help for especially the youngsters around the group to continue to learn the game from someone as experienced as Brad. So it's a really exciting squad again.
Do you have to look after him in the change room? Special consideration, special couches, chairs, anything like that?
Wheelchair maybe.
Walking stick. Well, they are calling you. Haystack called you Dad's Army,
Yep.
didn't he?
Yeah,
How's
I heard that.
sit?
It is what it is, isn't it? I mean, obviously, when you do have a couple of guys over 40. There's always going to be some question marks asked around that, but experience wins T20 games, and I think when you get to the business end of the tournament and you have experienced guys around, I think that can create a really really good energy around the side in terms of winning close games, which is something that we've struggled with a little bit the last couple of years. So hopefully we can get over the line in them really close ones.
And that cost you last year, didn't you? Didn't it? Those couple of last sort of over defeats.
Oh, they always cost you. I mean, in a tournament, I think it was 8 games last year. You lose 2 of them. That's half the game's gone. I mean, if you win 2 of your 3 really close ones, that's a long way to making the finals right there. So, just aiming for make the finals and see what happens.
Boys had a practice match today against the Stars.
Yep.
They went down though, needing 12 off 12. How did you make it the game? What did you think? I
didn't see a hell of a lot of it, to be honest. I saw a couple of games a couple of overs at the start. Didn't see our batting performance, but heard that Tim Ludeman got a 48, Hodgie got 20, Bo Webster got 20. So I think this time, still a couple of weeks out from the first game, it's just about guys adapting to the T20 game again. And for most of the guys, getting their head from 4-day cricket back into T20 cricket, I think is a really important step. So the more games they play, the quicker that'll happen. So as long as the guys had a really good hit out and got through, that's all we're really after out of that today.
Just throwing forward one on the future of the competition, asked Johnny this as well. Christmas Day, do you want to play? Do you not want to play? What's your thoughts on that?
I'm not totally sure yet. It's a tough question, not having ever done it. I think it's a tough one. I think having spent the last couple of years with my family on Christmas, it's a pretty special day when you've got grandparents and grandkids and everyone running around. It's great to have everyone together. A couple of years before that was playing in Boxing Day in Perth, so not being around for Christmas. I love seeing my family and getting everyone together around that time of the year. So I'd probably be swayed towards no, just for purely the reasons of Christmas is about family, and I think people love spending time with each other around that time of the year.